Hey everybody, welcome to the Under 30 podcast. You're still with me, Maki. And of course, joining me today are my co-stars, single ladies of under 30. Shout out Miss Megan, Rayala, and Miss Franch Milang. Yay!
Hi, good evening.
Happy Wednesday. I hope we're uploading this. Happy Wednesday, 6 p.m. Maybe you're going home right now. Or maybe you're just why am I doing this? Maybe you're going home or you're at home and having dinner or whatever, listening. And yeah, for this, before we go to this week, just a quick reminder for everyone that we're, tinuit ba natin that we're in Apple
Yeah,
Podcast?
we did.
We're already in Apple Podcast! Yay!
Yes.
Took a while, pero we had one particular particular listener who was asking, meron ba kayo sa Apple Podcast? And we were like, damn, demanding. Charot. Hello.
If
Sino
nakikinig
yun?
ka,
Nakikinig ka?
If
Sige.
nakikinig ka, ikaw yun.
Hi.
Ikaw yun. You, our friend, we're in Apple Podcast so you can find it and listen. Oh nga, kasi itong friend natin ito, wala siyang social media. Wala siyang Facebook, wala
Except
siyang
Facebook.
Twitter.
He has Facebook.
Wala
Pero
siyang
no
Instagram.
Yeah, and no Twitter, I think. Yes.
And that's where we release. Okay. Well, for you, my dear friend, with Apple Podcasts namin, so just check us out there, under 30 as well. Besides that, you can still access to Anchor, in Spotify, and
YouTube.
if you want to see our faces in YouTube, which has the last video has 0 views according to Miss Megan. So go over there. There's nothing much to say, but I swear it adds the dimension to the entire discussion. So, we smirk, we give nasty eyes, we do this. when any one of us like says something controversial, we go. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. So just check us out in everything. Let's go to what are we gonna be talking about in this episode, and kind of like a series again of episodes. So in our Telegram group chat, we have this thing where we just talk about stuff, and then we realize that that's a good topic. That's a good topic. Maybe we should talk about that in the podcast. So the smart beings that we are, whenever we realize that, we just type good topics so that when we search in Telegram, good topics, we can come back to it. Smart, right? So we went back to that list and then into those topics, and then we kind of generated lists. We're gonna be talking about this succeeding episodes. For this episode, we are gonna be, we're gonna be looking at our past selves. We would look into our past versions and kind of like, if given the chance to maybe give an advice to our past selves, kailan man yan, from 1 year old, 1 year old,
May
1
memory
year old, memory ka nun,
Memory.
ikaw talaga, tanga ka, tanga-tanga mo, charot. So whenever, basta in your life, whenever that is, maybe if you can give an advice, or as Megan was pointing out earlier, maybe something na
You could have
You
known.
could have-
you have known.
yeah, you would have known earlier. Na sana, if you had known this, could have been, something turned out different. Okay, so again, something you would have changed from your past self. Di pala, something you could have said. Now, to kind of give a form into this one, before you answer that question, I would like to ask you, ladies, to first describe how you are in that age in time, and what's the situation, why you're going to be saying this to yourself, or why should you have known this earlier, parang ganun. Describe mo lang, ano ba yung mundo nun? Ano ka ba nun? Tanga ka ba nun? Ano mo yun? Sama ba ugali mo nun? I'm talking to you, Megan.
Alam ko.
ba ugali mo nun? Ano ba? Ano ba problema mo nun? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
You. You. Ikaw
Me.
pa din pala.
Damn. Damn. Okay. Sige, sa akin kasi simple lang eh. I would have talked to my fourth year self, fourth year high school self,
Mhm.
basically going to college to okay, describe muna the situation.
Yeah.
So at this time, I kind of thought I would like to call myself, or I would like to humbly consider myself a little bit of a hot shit in our
Humbly, humbly.
It's just that alam mo yun, we had a big school and not every other student was given a chance to stand out, and we were given a chance to stand out, as in kasi nga part of the choir and all that. So part of the choir, may band, may ganyan. Basta I would it's cringy to say now, pero I would like to parang consider myself a bit of I was more outspoken, maybe. Basta, parang, I don't want to say the word.
Say it. Say it.
Say it.
Say
Say
it.
the word.
I would say na a bit famous with the school. Basta yun.
Okay.
So I was that was like the peak of my confidence. Tapos parang it was when my speaking voice was also developing, and I was a part of the choir, and I'm kind of like the English club president, so I was confident in the way I speak and write in English. So the advice I would tell myself is to not be confident and fucking study your formal English, as in grammar level. Here's the thing. When you say something in English, sometimes gut feel it sounds wrong, and that's your only basis for correcting. So, here's the thing. There's just number of times alam mo yun, when you say I did not eat, or have you sleep, alam mo yun, you don't need to know the formal grammar, the past, present, participle, whatever shit of that to know that it's wrong. Kasi parang may mali. Parang may mali sa rinig mo. However, I would like to tell myself to take the time to learn that shit. Because that's the reason why you fail com arts in UCAT. The thing is, when I was entering UP, I put first choice Diliman, was there creative writing there?
Creative
I think there is
writing. Yeah.
creative writing, and then I think speech, something like that.
Mhm.
And then LB, Comarts DevCom. Those are my choices.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was really confident on how I know grammar, but UPCAT came, and I must tell you, it was crazy. I didn't know what the topic sentence was. I had confusions on okay, and then pala yung thesis statement, and damn, if I had known that, I wouldn't have to miss like 3 years of my life in AFI trying to make sense of it. Alam, defend ko pa sa utak ko na, hindi, engineer yung mga kapatid mo. Gusto mo naman ng robotics. Alam mo yun? Recon pala ako. Nag-reconsider kasi ako. And I had a really low communication language score and had a really high math and science score.
Wow.
I have no idea how that happened. I qualified for AFI. Eh, sabi ng kuya ko nun, just bear with it. Shift ka na lang kung gusto mo. Basta, you have to be in the system. If I had learned what, the formal grammar stuff are, I wouldn't have wasted a huge chunk of my college life into spending time learning calculus. or the limits of stuff or the goddamn. I hate that I know these things. Ayan, I guess that's the advice I would tell myself. And think with your head. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yun na yun?
Next!
Wala bang follow-up story yung think with your head?
I'm done! I'm done! Done! I'm
Bakit
done.
ano ba ginagamit mong pag-iisip dati?
No!
Di ba? Puso?
Next! I wish I would have said puso. I really did. I really do wish.
Ano
Nah.
ginamit mo?
So, hindi.
I know.
Hindi.
Oh no, you're so wholesome. I love it. Let's move on. Let's move on, please. French, how about you? What was the moment? Oh wait, Megan, while you were gone, kanina, Franch was like showing me the list of things she was thinking about. It was a long.
Wow.
It's a long list.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
Franch,
just gonna choose like which
how old
one.
were you? How old were you?
Oh, yung
Or
time
that's
ko
marami?
dito, high school. Like first
Okay.
year to like fourth year. Pero mostly
So in
first
Miriam
year.
College, all girls
No.
school. Oh,
First year ko, di ako Miriam. So, okay. First thing na I wish I knew sooner is...
you're not straight. Char lang.
Yun.
Char lang. Sorry.
No, like,
Sorry.
don't think too highly of yourself. Like, be confident, but not overconfident. Like, parang acknowledge na you're not perfect and you have lots of things to learn pa na other people could supply you with those things and you have to acknowledge them. Parang ganun.
Can I ask? Can I ask why? Ayan, you were gonna say it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Well, I don't know, pero looking back, I felt like I was this bossy type of leader na I usually want things to go my way. Parang ganun. Ganun yung pagkakaalala ko. I don't know if it's because I have parang ganun yung
Weird.
memory na nare-recall ko. Pero hindi ko
So
alam if
weird.
ganun yung pagkakaalala nung friends ko nung time na yun.
Oh.
Pero feeling ko, parang naalala ko kasi may nagsabi sa akin na bossy ako eh. Hindi ko sure. Parang feeling ko lang.
So weird.
Yeah.
You know why? It's like you have no ounce of that when we met
That's so
you.
interesting. Talagang walang heart.
Oh my God! Did something traumatizing happen? Did it scar you? Did you lose a friend?
Oh, from
Were
that
you,
section,
like,
wala na akong...
humiliated?
Not really, pero feeling ko malaking impact nung bumalik ako ng
Right.
MC.
Uh-huh.
Miriam. Kasi there were a lot of people na talagang so much better than I am. So parang nag-tone down lahat na parang
Did
kinain
something
ako.
happen? Did something happen that kind of like a huge boom in your self-esteem? Because that's how it's sounding like.
Oh, feeling ko factor or isa sa pinakamalaking factor is hindi na ako academic achiever when nung nag-third year high school ako. Tapos parang yun yung ano ko eh. Parang...
That's your thing.
Yeah, that's my thing. Parang...
I'm smart. That's your thing.
And then, parang smart leader, ganto ganyan. Pero nung nag-third year ako, parang... Wait, hindi pala. Parang hindi pala ako kasing talino nung iba, mga ganyan. So,
You realize someone's better than you in certain things.
Oo. And, ayun. Siguro if I knew that sooner, parang I would have spent more time like learning talaga. Kasi umabot ako sa point na like I don't exert too much effort. Oo, complacent na ako na, alam ko na yan. Ay, gets ko na yan. Parang, alam mo yun?
Ang layo sa Franch na kilala namin.
Yeah, it's so far.
Ang layo talaga.
I think even people who just met you in this podcast would attest to that. As in,
it's very
different. Malay mo, Megan, ganda pala talaga siya deep inside. She just knows better now.
Suppressed lang.
Yeah.
Kaya
pero ayun. Yeah, in-acknowledge ko naman na and I'm trying, ganon.
it manifests in a different way, I guess. Kasi hindi mo naman maiwasan na, ano mo yun, naging part ka pa rin ng parang leader position in college.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun? Alam mo yun? Tapos you've been going to a lot of stuff. You can't even deny it. So I guess it still manifests, pero at least now you
toned
know.
down na siguro.
Yeah.
And like, mas nasa lugar.
Yeah,
Ah.
I never heard Franch say na, ganito yung gusto kong gawin, dapat ganito. Kasi parang dun sa story mo, parang ganun yung impression na you want things so. Pero ngayon parang
I'm trying to downplay how how something happened that made you change that drastically, because it's so different from how we know you. Something must have happened. Something must have, shit, alam mo yun, snapped you into and crap, alam mo yun, that you lost. Kasi totoo lang to be honest, French, you're more I can see you now as in you're having confidence issues at times in like even in some small things. Alam mo yun, there are some things na hindi ka na as confident versus your story. Something must have happened for another podcast episode.
No, kasi nga feeling ko malaking factor talaga na dun sa standard ko na achiever, hindi ko na siya naabot. Parang ganun.
Yeah,
parang
okay.
wala na akong karapatan to be that confident and all. So,
sobrang clear-cut pa naman ng ganun. Ina-announce yun, di ba? Nasa hindi ka na nagpa-perform, hindi ka na top 10.
Yeah, mga ganyan. Yun pa nung high school, kasi may awarding yun, per term and per school year. And then, umaakyat sa stage yung awardees, ganyan. And then yun, nung nag-third year ako, wala na, hindi na ako naging awardee. I was aiming na pag-graduate ko ng high school, may award or something. Pero yun, hindi ko siya naabot.
Okay. Oh,
so, yeah.
Wow. That would have been a lot to handle for a 15-year-old when you think about it. Kasi I think if I'm that in situation, I couldn't have handled it, well and with grace and with the confidence that I have now. Alam mo yun? Ngayon kasi, okay lang, tanga naman ako eh. Ganun na yung, ganun na yung, bobo naman ako eh. Sila na lang dyan. Ano yun?
Like, sanay na talaga tayong ganunin yung sarili.
It's crazy. Oh my God! Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my God. Megan, ikaw?
Okay, sige, I'll make this fast. Ang context, I was a basic bitch. Like, that was the
Tell
context.
us something we don't know. I think we've talked about this in the past 3 episodes, how much of a bitch you were.
Like, specifically, so ang context, so kung why I'm going to be saying this to myself, I was a bully when I was in high school. Like, I made people's lives so hard. Like, oh my God. As in, talagang, alam mo yung parang...
Oh, damn.
Like,
mean
I
girls,
really...
ganun.
Like, I say those mean things about how they look, how they talk. But basta, basically, talagang super basic, spoiled brat bitch. Oh my God. Anyway, so yun yung context. Like, I think you can imagine. You can imagine, na ganun akong estudyante.
To be honest, I can't imagine. I mean, it manifests every now and then, but not that extreme.
Parang ganun.
Wag siya, ang pangit niya eh.
Oh my God, I'm so ashamed. But anyway, yun na nga. So, I was a bully, so I bullied people, not just in my class, but in other classes. Sa ganun. So, I think yung advice that I tell myself, like, I don't know, parang, it doesn't cost much to be kind. Tapos,
yeah.
Tapos parang, really, what I really want to tell myself, another thing, parang words really cut deep. Na parang,
what do you think? Sorry, go ahead. Parang
words what you say to other people, like, it really cuts deep. And I've only known that, hindi nung high school ako. Kasi nung high school ako, again, I haven't changed nung high school.
Wala kang pake.
But then when tapos parang nung nag-college ako, and then I started, handling kids who have parang self-esteem issues because they were bullied. And then I realized that's what I did to those people that I knew. Parang, talaga legit, it's parang, oh my God, talagang sinampal ako ng reality na parang I was so mean.
What was your reputation when you were in high school? You were known as?
a bitch. Yun na talaga yung legit. Alam, as in like one word to describe you, probably mean bitch. Yun na yun.
As in people were like kind of scared of you?
No. Not really. Parang, hindi kasi like in our class, like there were other mean people. Parang hindi ako yung top tier na mean person.
Hindi ko yung main bitch.
Yeah, hindi ako yung main bitch.
Side
I was
bitch
a
lang,
basic
ganun.
bitch. Side bitch lang ako. So,
Just the right amount of bitch.
Yeah, tapos parang kasi we had this classmate, she transferred kasi we were bullying her. Third year, first year, second year, and then yung second year kami, umalis siya. Kasi we were so mean talaga. Like, we would put shoes on her frog. Like, pag group work, we wouldn't want to be group mates with her. Tapos parang, like, really looking back, like, it really haunted me. Actually, and like, until now, I don't even know, parang hindi ko alam kung paano mag-apologize sa kanya. Like, she's my friend in FB, pero like, I haven't connected.
You're like one of those people they show in movies.
Yeah, I know.
Intense.
Oh my God. So ayun, like, ang lala talaga. And really, I just wish, you know, I'd known sooner now what I did. Yun na, kasi nga, I was, you know, a privileged little kid. Hindi ko talaga naisip yun. So, parang ngayon, ko lang, ngayon yung sipin sa akin na I was so mean. Like, probably what I did really, alam ba, probably what I did, it really scarred her for life. Parang I don't, parang, pag nakakita ko ng estudyante na binubuli, nagagalit ako. As in, nagagalit talaga ako sa klase. Pero parang yun yung parang form of redemption ko. Na parang, maybe if I stop other people from doing it. Alam mo yun?
Do you think you'd ever attempt to like reconcile with these people?
Yeah. Apologize or something.
I think actually, I've been telling my best friend about it. Tapos parang sabi niya, it's never too late to apologize. Kasi parang the whole class was so mean to her. So like, I think some of the members of the class, sorry na sila. And then, there's me, not doing anything. But I really regret that.
I see that. I was bullied when I was in elementary because I had really dark skin. I like playing at 2 p.m. for Patintero.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've told you this one. They call me, I don't know if they've shared it with the podcast. They call me Taong Gubat, Itang Sunog. Yeah, and that's how, and that I was bullied like crazy. Pero kasi lumalaban ako as in, okay lang, pangit ka naman. Lumalaban ako ng ganun, pero I also became the bully because I was bullied before. And parang gusto ko lang gumanti. So I think that's a good way on how you try to reconcile. To be honest, there's some people that I bullied before. Still, I can still see the effects of how what I did to them kind of affected how their self-esteem was growing up. And then, it felt bad. Well, I guess it's a great thing that you're like trying to recover from it.
Yeah.
It's not. Oh man. Wait. So you would have said it doesn't take much to be kind.
Yeah, but
and words cut deep.
Yeah.
Wow. Quotable quotes by Megan Rayala.
French, I think you had the list there. I feel bad about you not discussing at least one more of the list. Can you have one more? Just one more. Very quickly. Dali, abo, 5 minutes na lang.
Oh, okay, ito. People have their own things to deal with, so don't depend too much on other people. But also know na there are people who are willing to actually give time sa'yo. Parang ganun.
Ooh, someone was disappointed. Someone expected something, but they, meet their expectations.
No, like what I meant was parang kasi before parang sobrang makwento. Like every little thing lumalaki tapos I tell it to all my friends. Tapos parang nagsisik ako ng attention na I have this problem, talk to me, help me deal with it, ganyan. And then eventually I realized na it's not supposed to be like that. You have to deal with your own problems because they have their own problems too. Na possible na they're not sharing it with you kasi they feel like you have too many things to handle already. So you have to acknowledge the fact na we all have our own things to, handle. And
how old were you? How old is the version of you you're telling this to? 21?
No. Grade school to high school. Oh my God. And dumaan ako sa
grade school?
Oo, sobrang emo face na ang stressful. Parang looking back.
Wait. Can I just ask, out of curiosity, the people that you're kind of depending some of the aspects of your life on, is this like classmates, friends, family?
Friends, classmates. Family, hindi kami close eh. Tapos usually
grade school?
Oo. Tapos yung lahat lang, usually yung issues ko sa na kinukwento ko, puro problema ko sa magulang ko.
My grade school, I was just like playing basketball.
Sobrang daming
You had emotional turmoil when you were adding 2 plus 2.
Ano naman?
Siguro mga grade 5,
grade 5 to grade 7.
Oo.
Oh yeah, that was when I had my first crush, I think.
First crush mo, grade 6?
Grabe ka, ako kinder 2.
I mean, matagal ko na siyang crush since ganyan. Prep. And then, I kind of like, okay, crush ko nga siya around grade 6.
Wow, so dun mo lang naamin. Okay.
It's crazy because ang nangyari noon, parang she was feeling bad. She was feeling sick. Tapos parang nandun siya sa clinic, sa kabilang building, na tanaw from the second floor of our classroom. And parang tiyatawag ko siya, Hoy, Kim, what's wrong? Malayo. And we were like, and she's not talking to me on what's wrong. It's cute. Hawak ko yung libro na ng EPP. Dinadabog ko sa sahig. Pero sabi ko, why won't you tell me what's wrong? As in, ganun. Crush lang to, ah. And then it turns out she had her first period. That's why she won't tell me. And that's why she's in the clinic. Because she's trying to, deal with it. And I was being a bitch about it and an immature person. And I was like, after all that, okay, crush ko nga siya.
Wow, how romantic.
Sana nakikinig siya. May pahabol pa ba kayo na, what could have you?
I think there's just too much already. There's definitely, we won't run out of things we're going to tell our past self because we're not perfect beings. We grow as we grow. We grow as we grow. I mean, at least we should be growing as we get old. So definitely we're going to be going back to this particular topic in the future because they just don't run out. And as we grow, there are more regrets. And then, sabi parang you go back to it and then, tanga, that di natin ni-record yun eh. So we'll go back to that kind of nowness. So yeah. Thank you for everyone for listening to this nonsense.
Thanks everyone.
Bye.
And see you in the next episode.
Sana.
Yeah. Listen to everything, to whatever. We're going to be posting everything. And yeah, we're running out of time. Bye.
Bye. Thanks.